Hello children, welcome back in mathematics class. Now we are studying exponent and powers chapter, exercise 2a, which we have started. We have done till question number 6. Now today we are going to start from question number 7. So see, what is the 7th question? Children, in the 7th question it is given that x to the power p upon x to the power q to the power r is multiplied by x to the power q upon x to the power r whole power p multiplied by x to the power r upon x to the power p whole power q is equal to 1. We have to show this. We have to show that this term is equal to 1. So how to solve it? See here. We will solve the left hand side number. Here left hand side number is x power p upon x power q whole power r multiplied by x power q upon x power r whole power p multiplied by x power r upon x power p whole power q. This is the left hand side. Now here we will apply the exponential law. X power p upon x power q can be written as x power p minus q whole power r. We will copy. Same we will do in the next term also. X power q minus r whole power p, because x power q upon x power r can be written as this. The third term also, x to the power r minus p whole power q. Now we know that exponent over exponents are multiplied together. So here we will get x power p into r minus q into r multiplied by x to the power q into p minus r into p multiplied by x to the power r into q minus p into q. Okay? Exponent over exponents are multiplied together. Now we are watching that bases are similar. If bases are same, then exponents are added. So we can write here pr minus qr plus qp minus rp plus rq minus pq. Okay, now calculate it. PR minus PR, see here, RP into PR, both are same. So RP minus PR are cancelling each other, becomes 0. Minus QR plus RQ, see this. Minus QR plus RQ also becomes 0. QP minus PQ, this is also 0. See this one, this QP and this PQ becomes 0, means x to the power 0. And we know that if exponent is 1, then its value is 1. So you have shown here left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay, now write down this. Okay children, now see question number 8. In question number 8, the first part is x to the power a plus b whole power a minus b into x to the power b plus c whole power b minus c into x power c plus a whole power c minus a is equal to 1. Again we have to show that this term is equal to 1. The process will be same as your question number 7. We will solve the left hand side. So write it down. X to the power a plus b whole power a minus b into x power b plus c whole power b minus c into x power c plus a whole power c minus a. So first we will solve here. Exponent over exponents are multiplied. Exponent over exponents are multiplied. Exponents over exponents are multiplied. So you can write here x to the power a square minus b square. Notice it carefully. A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. This is an identity. A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Same here also. B plus c into b minus c will be b square minus c square. And here c plus a into c minus a is equal to c square minus a square. Now bases are same and all are multiplied together. So exponents will be added. a square minus b square plus b square minus c square plus c square minus a square. Just notice carefully. A square minus a square becomes 0, minus b square plus b square becomes 0, minus c square plus c square becomes 0 means x to the power 0, and x to the power 0 means 1. That means left hand side is equal to right hand side. We have shown it. Same in the second part. To solve the second part, again we will write the left hand side term. This is x power a upon x power minus b whole power a minus b multiplied by x power b upon x power minus c whole power b minus c, x power c upon x power minus a whole power c minus a. This is the given point. So see children, x power a upon x power minus b can be written as x power a plus b. When x power minus b is transferred to the numerator, then sign of b will be changed, sign of power is changed. Okay, so it will become x power a plus b. Whole power is a minus b. This can be written as x power b plus c whole power b minus c. This can be written as x power c plus a whole power c minus a. I hope this is understood. See here, x power a upon x power minus b can be written as x power a into x power b, and when bases are same, so exponent will be added. So this you can write directly here. This is the calculation part. Okay. Now exponent over exponents are multiplied, so it can be a square minus b square, because there is identity a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square into x power b minus c square and x power c square minus a square. Okay. Now bases are same, so exponent will be added. A square minus b square plus b square minus c square plus c square minus a square. Again you are watching that a square minus a square becomes 0, minus b square plus b square becomes 0, minus c square plus c square becomes 0 means x power 0 which is equal to 1. So again you have proved that left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay. Now write down these. Okay children, now question number 8 part 3. See here, x power a plus b upon x power c whole power a minus b is multiplied by x power b plus c upon x power a whole power b minus c multiplied by x power c plus a upon x power b whole power c minus a is equal to 1. Again we have to show that product of these numbers is equal to 1. So take the left hand side and then start solving. X power a plus b upon x power c whole power a minus b multiplied by x power b plus c upon x power a whole power b minus c multiplied by x power c plus a upon x power b whole power c minus a. So here first bring this x power c to the numerator, means first solve x power a plus b upon x power c. It can be written as x power a plus b minus c. Is this clear? When the x power c will go up, it will be subtracted from the power of the numerator. Same in the second one. X power b plus c minus a whole power b minus c, x power c plus a minus b whole power c minus a. Now exponents over exponents are multiplied together. So if you multiply, see children, a plus b into a minus b, a plus b into a minus b is an identity. So these two will become a square minus b square. then minus c is also multiplied by a minus b, then it will become minus ac plus bc. See, I am showing you here. A plus b minus c is multiplied by a minus b. So you can write it a plus b into a minus b minus c into a minus b. See, a minus b is multiplied with a plus b, and then after a minus b is multiplied with minus c. To make the calculation easy, I am doing this. Okay. So it can be written as a square minus b square, and when you open this, minus ca plus bc. That I have written here directly. This is the calculation technique. Whatever numbers are given in the question, try to identify and think how can you make it easy. Okay. Same you can do here also. B plus c into b minus c can be b square minus c square. Now minus a is multiplied by b minus c, then minus ab and plus ac. Now the last one, c plus a into c minus a, c square minus a square, and minus b into c minus a is minus bc plus ab. Okay. Now bases are same, so exponents will be added. Add and see what you are getting. A square minus b square minus ac plus bc plus here b square minus c square minus ab plus ac plus this one c square minus a square minus bc plus ab. Now watch carefully. A square minus a square becomes 0. Minus b square plus b square becomes 0. Minus c square plus c square. All the square terms become 0. Minus ac plus ac also 0. Plus bc minus bc 0. Minus ab plus ab 0. That means x power 0. Because all the terms are subtracting each other and becoming 0. And we know that x power 0 is 1. That means left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay. Same we are going to do in the next question also. See here. First take left hand side. X power a square upon x power b square whole power 1 upon a plus b multiplied by x power b square upon x power c square whole upon 1 upon b plus c into x power c square upon x power a square whole power 1 upon c plus a. This is the left hand side. First to solve this one. X power a square upon x power b square can be written as x power a square minus b square whole power 1 upon a plus b. Is this understood? If bases are same, then in the case of division, exponents subtract each other. So a square will subtract b square. Same will be in the second also. X power b square minus c square whole upon b plus c. Here x power c square minus a square whole power c plus a. Okay. Now exponents over exponents are multiplied. So a square minus b square upon a plus b into x power b square minus c square upon b plus a. I am using the identity only. Exponential law I am using. C square minus a square upon c plus a. Okay. Exponent over exponents are multiplied together. When 1 upon c plus a is multiplied by c square minus a square, then you will get c square minus a square upon c plus a. Now watch carefully. Numerator is an identity. A square minus b square means a plus b into a minus b upon a plus b. Same here. b plus c into b minus c upon b plus c. C plus a into c minus a upon c plus a. I am using the identity in the numerator. C square minus a square means c plus a into c minus a. B square minus c square means b plus c into b minus a, b minus c. Now see, a plus c are cancelling each other. X power a minus b is remaining. Here b plus c are cancelling. X power b minus c is remaining. C plus a cancel. C minus a is remaining. Now bases are same, so exponents will be added. So x power a minus b plus b minus c plus c minus a. Now watch, a minus a 0, minus b plus b 0, minus c plus c 0. That means x power 0, which is equal to 1. Means left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay, now write down. Okay children, now see question number 9. Again in question number 9 we have to show that this term is equal to 1. So how will you solve it? Take the left hand side number, x power a upon x power b whole power a square plus ab plus b square into x power b upon x power c whole power b square plus bc plus c square into x power c upon x power a whole power c square plus ca plus a square. This is the left hand side. Now x power a upon x power b can be written as x power a minus b whole power a square plus ab plus b square. X power b upon x power c means x power b minus c whole power b square plus bc plus c square. X power c upon x power a means x power c minus a whole power is c square plus ca plus a square. Now children, notice this point. When a minus b is multiplied with this number, then what you will get? One method, you can simply multiply it and then after you can get what will be the answer. But as I can see that a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square is the identity of a cube minus b cube. Note this identity and learn it. Then it will be easy for you. A cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b in one bracket, in another bracket a square plus b square plus ab. So this identity we will use here. Means we can write here x to the power a cube minus b cube. Same identity we will use here. B minus c into b square plus c square plus bc is equal to b cube minus c cube. There also we can write c cube minus a cube. After multiplying these two, you can check in the rough. In the rough, multiply these two and check that you are getting this or not. If you are not getting, means you are doing some calculation mistake, because this is correct. Now after this, bases are same, so exponents will be added. X power a cube minus b cube plus b cube minus c cube plus c cube minus a cube. See here, a cube minus a cube 0, minus b cube plus b cube 0, minus c cube plus c cube 0 means power is 0, and power is 0 means 1. X to the power 0 means 1. So we have proved here left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay, now write down this question. Okay children, now see question number 10. In your question number 10, we have to find the value of this number. There are two parts. First part is this, second part is this. In both the parts, we have to find the value of this term. So solve and get what you are getting. x power a upon x power b means x power a minus b whole power we will write as it is. Here x power b upon x power c can be written as x power b minus c, and whole power we will copy it. Here x power c minus a whole power c 1 upon ca. Okay, this is the exponential law I am applying here. Now after this, exponents over exponents are multiplied, so it will become a minus b upon ab. Here also exponent over exponent multiplied, b minus c upon bc, x power c minus a upon ca. Now bases are same, so exponents will be added. X power a minus b upon ab plus b minus c upon bc plus c minus a upon ca. Children, now there are two methods. One, you can take the LCM. You can take the LCM and then after you can solve. And second one, which I am going to do here, write it separately. Separately means it can be written as a upon ab minus b upon ab, because this AB will divide A also and it will divide B also. So we can write like this. After taking the LCM again you will get the same term. So we can separate it also. Same I will do here also. It can be written as B upon BC minus C upon BC plus C upon CA minus C upon CA. Now watch. A upon A cancel. 1 upon B, B cancel, 1 upon A, B cancel, 1 upon C cancel, 1 upon B, C cancel, 1 upon A cancel, 1 upon C. In this case, your steps will be reduced. If you do this method, then your step will be reduced. This is the calculation technique only. Otherwise, if you feel easy, you can take the LCM and then after you can solve. Answer will be same. Now 1 upon B minus 1 upon B becomes 0. Minus 1 upon A plus 1 upon A 0. 1 upon C minus 1 upon C 0 means x power 0. And x power 0 means 1. So value of this term is 1. Now see in the second. 1 upon 1 plus x power A minus b. Children, x power a minus b can be written as x power a upon x power b. This is the exponent law. X power a upon x power b can be written as x power a minus b. So reverse is also possible. X power a minus b can be written as x power a upon x power b. Same here also. 1 upon 1 plus x power b upon x power a. Now after this, take the LCM here. 1 upon. When you take the LCM here, x power b is multiplied by 1 becomes x power b plus here x power b is cancelling, x power a is remaining plus. Same do the here also. Taking x power a LCM, it will be multiplied by 1. It becomes x power a plus x power b. Now this x power b will be multiplied with 1. So you will get x power b upon, use the commutative law. X power b plus x power a can be written as x power a plus x power b. Okay, I am just writing it in the reverse order only. By a plus b is equal to b plus a, both are same. Okay, now here it will become x power a upon x power a plus x power b. Here also x power a will become the numerator. This is the complex fraction. Okay, now you can see that both the denominators are same. So by taking them LCM, x power a plus x power b. Here you will get x power b plus here you will get x power a. Now watch carefully. Both numerator and denominator both are same. Same or not? By using commutative law, I hope you can see now these are equal. And if numerator and denominator are same, then its value is 1. That means value of this term is also 1. Okay? Now write down. Okay children, now see question number 11 and 12. Here we have to simplify this given term. AB to the power y minus z into BC power z minus x into CA power x minus y. We have to simplify it. To simplify it, if you apply the exponential law, then this y minus z will go to power a also and power b also. Means a power y minus z into b power y minus z. Same you can do here. B power z minus x into c power z minus x and c power x minus y into a power x minus y. Only this is the noted point. If basis has many terms which are multiplied each other, then power will go to both the terms. Power a also, power b also. Okay. This z minus x will be the power of b as well as power of c also. Same here. X minus y will be the power of c also, power of a also. Now we know that a power this, a power this. Bases are same, so exponents will be added. So check what you will get. Y minus z plus x minus y. Because bases are same, so exponents will be added. Do the same for b also. B power y minus z plus z minus x. C power z minus x into c power x minus y. Z minus x plus x minus y. Because bases are same, then exponents will be added in the case of multiplication. And here all the terms are multiplied to each other. Now minus y plus y 0. A power x minus z. I am writing the positive number first, then after negative number. Now with b, minus z plus z 0 getting y minus x. C power minus x plus x becomes 0, you are getting z minus y, and this will be your answer. This will be your answer, because after this we are not able to solve. All the bases are different, all the powers are different. Okay? Now here question number 12. X power 2n plus 1 into x power 2n plus 1 into n plus 2 upon x power 3 whole power 2n plus 1 into x power n into 2n plus 1. So what we can do? If bases are same, then exponents are added. X power 2n plus 3 plus 2n plus 1 into n plus 2 upon exponent over exponents are multiplied. So 3 2s are 6n plus 3 1s are 3 into x power 2n square plus n. Is this understood? Exponents over exponents are multiplied. So 3 is multiplied by this, we are getting 6n plus 3. N is multiplied by 2n plus, we are getting 2n square plus n. Now open the bracket. X to the power 2n plus 3 plus 2n is multiplied by n becomes 2n square. 2n is multiplied by plus 2 becomes 4n. Now plus 1 is multiplied by 8, you will get n plus 2 upon bases are same, so exponents will be added. So x power 6n plus 3 plus 2n square plus n. Okay? Now simplify it. X power 2n square I am writing first because its power is maximum. Now 2n plus 4n, 6n, 6 plus 1, 7n, plus 3 plus 2 becomes plus 5 upon x power 2n square, 6n plus n, 7n plus 3. Now bases are same, then in the case of division exponents will be subtracted. 2n square plus 7n plus 5 minus. when we subtract this power, all the sign will be changed, because when this power will be subtracted means before it we will put minus, and before it if we put minus, then all the sign will be changed. 2n square becomes 0, 7n becomes 0. You are getting x power 5 minus 3. This 5 and this minus 3 is remaining, means x square, and it will be your answer. Understood? Okay children, now see the question number 13 and 14. Here we have to find this number. We have to solve it and we have to get our answer. So see how to solve. A to the power 7 plus 2n into a square whole square 3n plus 2 divided by a power 4 whole power 2n plus 3. So how you will solve? See here. A to the power 7 plus 2n into, first we will solve this term. Exponents over exponents are multiplied. 2 is multiplied by 3n becomes 6n plus 2 into 2 4 upon a to the power 4 is multiplied by 2n becomes 8n plus 4 into 3 12. Any doubt here? By exponents over exponents are multiplied. Here also exponents over exponent multiplied. Now in the numerator bases are same, so exponents will be added. So a to the power 7 plus 2n plus 6n plus 4 upon a to the power 8n plus 2, 2n plus 6n, 8n plus 7 plus 4 11 upon a to the power 8n plus 2. Now in the case of division you have read that 8n plus 11 minus 8n minus 2. When this a to the power 8n plus 2 will go to the numerator, the exponents will subtract it to each other, so sign will be changed. 8n minus 8n becomes 0, 11 minus 2 is 9. So a to the power 9 will be your answer. Okay? Children, I hope you will be noticing that only exponent laws are applied here, and you have to be alert for the calculation. Don't mistake in the calculation. Now see question number 14. To solve this question, the technique is convert your base in the prime factors. Find the prime factors and convert it into exponential form. 16 can be written as 2 power 4. 625 can be written as 5 to the power 4. In the rough you can check it. Okay, when exponents over exponents are multiplied, otherwise see this one. This also you can write, because bases are bases are different and exponents are same. So we can write it 2 by 5 to the power 4. Okay, and then 4 is multiplied by 1 by 4. So you will get answer 2 by 5. Because 4 upon 4 is 1. Power is 1. So no need to write the power. 2 by 5 is your answer. Same we will do here also. But here exponent is negative. So first make it positive by writing the reciprocal of the base. When we write the reciprocal of the base, then sign of exponents is changed. Minus 1 by 4 becomes 1 by 4 if we write 81 by 16 to 16 by 18. Now again do the same technique here. The technique that we have applied here, same do there also. 16 is the 2 power 4, 81 is the 3 power 4. Okay, now bases are different but powers are same. So it can be written as 2 by 3 to the power 4. And this is already 1 by 4. Now exponent over exponents are multiplied. When 4 is multiplied by 1 by 4, 4 cancelling each other. 2 by 3 to the power 1. So power 1 is never written. So you will get here 2 by 3. Okay. Now see this question, which is looking little bit lengthy because numbers are more. But no need to worry. just what you have read, apply that only. 64 can be written as 4 power 3. Why? This is the calculation technique. We can write it 2 to the power 6 also. But I am writing 4 power 3 because in the whole power denominator is 3. To make your calculation easy, convert 64 in the exponential form in such a way that power should be 3. So that when you multiply 3 into 2 by 3, 3 will cancel each other. This 125 to the power 1 by 3. Yes, cube root means whole power 1 by 3. Square root means whole power 1 by 2. And cube root means whole power 1 by 3. 3 power 0 means 1. Exponent is 0, then value is always 1. Here 2 to the power minus 5 is in the denominator. So write the reciprocal of 1 upon 2, then you will get 2 to the power 5. This is the exponential law. You have read that a to the power m is equal to 1 upon a to the power minus m. Then reverse is also possible. At the place of a 1 upon a to the power minus m, you can write a to the power m. Same I have done here. 1 upon 2 to the power minus 5 can be written as 2 to the power 5. Plus 27 can be written as 3 power 3 whole power minus 2 by 3. 25 is the square of 5, 9 is the square of 3. So this step you can write. Is this understood? 25 is the 5 square, 9 is the 3 square. So since powers are same, so we can write in this form. This is your calculation technique. Okay. Now 3 and 3 are cancelling. 4 square is remaining. 125 is the 5 to the power 3 plus 1 plus 2 to the power 5 is 32 plus 3 and 3 are cancelling. 3 power minus 2 into 2 and 2 are cancelling each other. 5 by 3 to the power minus 1. 4 square is 16 into 3 and 3 are cancelling each other, 5 is remaining. 32 plus 1, 33 plus 3 to the power minus 2 will be 1 upon 3 power 2 into 5 by 3 can be written as 3 by 5 because exponent is negative. To make it positive, we will write the reciprocal of the base. So 5 by 3 becomes 3 by 5. 16 5s are 80 plus 33 plus 1 upon, now watch this, 3 will divide 3 square, you will get 1 by 3 into 5. Is this understood? When 3 square is 9, 3 is dividing 9, coming 3. Now 80 plus 33 is 113 plus 1 upon 15. Now to solve it, we will take the LCM. If you take LCM 15, then 15 is multiplied by 113. 15 3s are 45, 4 carry on. 15 1s are 15, 4 19, 1 carry on. 15 1 16 plus here 1 is remaining. 1 is added, then 16 in 1696 upon 15. Now convert it into simple form. Both the numbers are not divisible by any number, so you can convert it into mixed fraction. 15 1s are 15, again 15 1s are 15, 15 3s are 45, 113 into 1 upon 15. From here you can write that directly also, but I have shown you how will you write it. Okay, now note down. Okay children, now see question number 14 part 4. 81 to the power minus 1 into 3 power minus 5 into 3 power 9 into 64 power 5 by 6 into cube root 3 whole power 6. So see how you will do. 81 power minus 1 means 1 upon 81. 3 power minus 5 means 1 upon 3 power 5 into 3 power 9 into 64 means 2 to the power 6. Cube root means 3 power 1 by 3. Since many questions we have done, so I am doing this. Okay? When you find the prime factors of 64, you can see that you will get 2 power 6. Cube root means power 1 by 3, that I have told you. Now solve it. 1 upon 81. 81 means 3 is 9, 3 are 27, 3 is 81 means 3 power 4 into 3 power 9 upon 3 power 4 can be written as 3 power 9 minus 5. 3 power 9 upon 3 power 5 can be written as 3 power 9 minus 5. This is the exponential law. Here 6 and 6 are dividing each other, 2 to the power 5 is remaining. 3 is dividing 6, getting 2. 1 by 3 is multiplied by 6. 1 by 3 is multiplied by 6, then you will get 2. Now this is 3 by 4. You can see that these two are cancelling each other. Okay, so 2 to the power 5 means 64. No, it is 32 and 3 square is 9. Now multiply and get your answer. 9 into 2 18, 9 into 3 27 plus 20 plus 1 is 28. So after multiplying you will get 288. Okay, this question was simpler than the first one. Now see the last part of this question. Square root means power 1 by 2. Square root means power 1 by 2. Only this is the noted point. Now y power 3 by 2 upon x power 1 by 2. Here y power 1 by 2 upon x power 1 by 2. Now in the case of multiplication, we know that numerator is multiplied by numerator, denominator is multiplied by denominator. And in the case of multiplication, if bases are same then exponents are added, means y power 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 upon x power 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Okay, now 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2. If you take LCM 2, you will get 3 plus 1 upon half plus half is 1. You know it, so no need to calculate. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1, so x power 1. 3 plus 1 is 4 by 2 means, see here, x power 4 by 2, y power 4 by 2 upon x. It can be written as y square upon x, and this will be your answer. Okay children, now see question number 15 part 1. Here we have to find the value of x. Here equality sign is given and we have to find the value of x. So watch carefully what is given here. Okay children, now see question number 15. Here we have to find the value of x in the given expression. So see how will you find. Left hand side is equal to right hand side. This type of statement is given. See this number carefully. Minus 3 by 11 to the power x plus 5 divided by minus 3 by 11 to the power minus 2x plus 3. We know that if bases are same, then in the case of division, exponents are subtracted. So you can write it minus 3 upon 11 to the power x plus 5 minus 2x plus 3. In the case of division, exponents are subtracted. In the right hand side, exponents over exponents are multiplied. This term we will copy just same as. First we will solve this term. minus 3 upon 11 to the power 2x plus 8. 2 is multiplied by x becomes 2x. 2 is multiplied by plus 4 becomes plus 8. Now minus 3 upon 11 to the power x plus 5. Minus into minus becomes plus and minus into plus becomes minus. Okay. Now here bases are same, so in the case of multiplication exponents will be added. Minus 3 upon 11 to the power 2x minus 5 plus 2x plus 8. Okay. Now x plus 2x, 3x plus 5 minus 3 is plus 2. 2x plus 2x, 4x, 8 minus 5 is plus 3. Now watch here, the last law of the exponent. If bases are same and there is equality, then definitely the exponents will also equal. That means you can write here 3x plus 2 is equal to 4x plus 3. Because bases are equal, so definitely exponents should also be equal, then only this statement will be correct. This is the last law. If a to the power m is equal to a to the power n, then m is equal to n. This is the law which we are applying here. Okay. Now 3x will be transferred right hand side, becomes minus 3x, plus 3 will come this side, becomes minus 3. So 2 minus 3 is minus 1. That means x is equal to minus 1 is the answer. Same we are going to do here also. See here, exponents over exponents over exponent. So all the exponents will be multiplied. 2 into 4 into x plus 2. Same in the right hand side also. 2 by 5 to the power minus 2 into x plus 1 into minus 3. Because exponent over exponents are multiplied together. Now solve it. 2 4 is 8. 8 into x, 8x plus 8 into 2, 16. Here 2 by 5 to the power minus 2 into minus 3 becomes plus 6. Plus 6 into x, 6x plus 6 into 1 is 6. Is this understood? Minus 2 is multiplied by minus 3 becomes plus 6. Plus 6 is multiplied by x plus 1, then you are getting 6x plus 6. Now again, bases are same and there is equality, then you can write it 8x plus 16 is equal to 6x plus 6. Now 8x minus 6 is equal to 6 minus 16. Okay. 8 minus 6 is 2x. 6 minus 16 is minus 10. That means x is equal to minus 10 by 2, that is minus 5. So exponential law and calculation, two things are important here. Okay, now write down. Now question number 16, and this is the last question of this exercise. After this question your chapter will be over. So we have to find the value of this. So see how you will solve. You are noticing that exponent over exponents are applied. So you can write it 2p power minus 1 q square r to the power 3 multiplied by minus 2 becomes minus 6. Is this understood? Now again exponents over exponent. So you can write it 2 power minus 6 into p power minus 1 into p power minus 1 into minus 6. Q power 2 into minus 6 and r power minus 6. 2 power minus 6. Exponent should not be negative. So we can write it 1 upon 2 to the power 6. Here minus 1 into minus 6 becomes plus 6 into q to the power 2 multiplied by minus 6 becomes minus 2, and r to the power minus 6 can be written as 1 upon r to the power 6. Never give the answer in negative exponential. 2 to the power 6 means 64 into p power 6. This can be written as 1 upon q to the power 12 into 1 upon r to the power 6. Now we know that numerators are multiplied together and denominators are multiplied by denominator. So p power 6 is multiplied by 1, getting p power 6, and denominator is 64 into q power 12 into r power 6, and this will be your answer. Okay? Now see the last one. P power 2 upon p power minus 1. This can be written as p power 2 plus 1. Q upon q power 3. So this can be written as 1 upon q power 3 minus 1. I am transferring q in the denominator, then exponent sign will be changed. Into r power minus 2 can be written as 1 upon r square. First I have solved inside the bracket numbers. Okay? And here divided by, see exponent is negative, so we can write it 1 upon 2 p to the power 3 into r. When exponent is negative, we write the reciprocal of the base, then power becomes positive. Now after this, 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4 into p power 3 whole power 2. 1 upon q power 2 multiplied by 2 into 1 upon r square whole square is r power 4. Any confusion here? I have done some steps directly because we have done many questions. So calculation steps I hope we have understood. But this power 2 will be carried to all the terms. 3 square 9. 2 square 4. This is 2 plus 1 is 3. P power 3 whole square. So 3 whole square 2 I have written. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 into 2 will be, see I have written here. This 2 2s are 4. Right hand side I will copy it. Otherwise, division is changed into multiplication and then we write the reciprocal of the right hand side. Then it will become 2p to the power 3 into r. See, when division is changed into multiplication, then right hand side number reciprocal we write. This is the calculation technique. Okay. Now 9 p power 6 into 2 p power 3 into r. This we are getting in the numerator. In denominator, 4q power 4 and r power 4. Okay? 2 dividing 4 by 2 times. 9 p power 6 plus 3 upon q power 4 r power 4 minus 1. I have transferred this r to the denominator. So r upon r power 4 can be written as 1 upon r to the power 4 minus 1. And 2 is also here. 9 into p power 9 upon 2 into q power 4 into r power 3. Now it cannot be solved, so this will be your answer. Okay? Watch the solution carefully. If anything is not understood to you, so you can ask me again. Okay? So your chapter is over, children. Do practice well. First solve the questions yourself. If you are not able to solve, then see this explanation. Okay? Bye bye.